Okay, so today you're going to learn how to make handles on your mug. The goal today is to make an S-shaped handle versus what beginner students normally do. They always just want to make a simple flat slab handle because it's the easiest thing and it's what they know. So what I'm going to teach you is called a pulled handle.
Do you have to make the S?
Do you have to make the S for this purpose? For the example, yes. And if you don't want to use it on your mug, you don't have to, but I will check you off to make sure that you know how to do it. This is another type of handle, so you can add other interests to yours if you choose. So normally what you do is you'd wet your hands and you hold your clay up and you pull down like that. But it kind of looks like I'm milking a cow and it's kind of awkward. So we're just going to go ahead and leave it on the table. And I'm going to show you a trick where you just wet your clay. And what you do is I'm going to actually hold it on the side. You run your finger in the middle and you create a groove down the middle gently. Keep adding more water. So your clay should slowly start to stretch. Try and keep your finger centered down the middle. I'm going to hold this up in a second. So this is the start of it. Okay, so you see just the groove. And I actually kept mine to a point at the bottom as well, and you'll see why momentarily. So you just have to be patient and go back and forth, and the clay will start to stretch longer. Put this aside. And the other thing I like to do is to squeeze the sides of it. And what will happen, the reason I'm doing this groove, the glaze goes into the middle and it looks awesome when it's finally glazed versus having a flat slab with a hard edge. So once you have that, you can spend a little longer on yours. The next thing that you're going to do is to try and form it into an S. So the clay always wants to crack. So you have to be very patient with it and tell it, you will not crack. You will be nice. Slowly bend it and keep wetting it. And be gentle with your clay. And think about the size of your mug, how you want it to fit on. If it does crack, just run your finger along it or repair it later. And I like to make the bottom curl up and smaller. I'm going to hold it up for you guys so you can see, kind of like this. Okay. And the thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to be like, oh, let's put it on my mug today. Okay? Gravity's going to collapse it. So what you do is you set it on your plastic covered board and you let it stiffen up overnight, covered in plastic. Your next step would be to slip, score, and attach it on there. The reason I had you roll a smaller coil is so you could do two handles and see which one you like better. So in 15 minutes, I'll walk around and check you off if you did it or didn't do it. Once I check you off, you can either keep it or you can put it back in the bag for recycling. Are there any questions on how to make your S handle?
Well, so we have to make the S one first.
Yes, everybody has to make one so I understand.
It's a really good S.
Thank you. For my last name, Skruba. Okay. Thank you. Skruba.